Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, I'm looking at AMC, our favorite meme stock. We're going to look at AMC on the macro and the micro, looking at the smaller time frames and then the larger and everything in between. I'm going to go by step, showing you guys what I expect for AMC this week based off my technical analysis and predictions. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and hop into the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on.
What's up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to look at AMC, our favorite meme stock. I'm going to check it out now and see what I'm looking at and see what the charts are telling me for Monday and next week's price action. So, looking at this off the rip, first thing that I notice is we continue to make higher highs and higher lows, which is a very good thing. We're checking support on the way up. We're also holding this 50 EMA here on the hourly time frame. As you guys can see, we've been holding this 50 EMA ever since we had this golden cross, and we had this run up to the upside that I was calling for, and we are waiting for with the bars pattern to play out. So we had this run, we got the bottom here, and it's been running up ever since. I do believe that this run up is going to continue. What I think is happening is, as I explained on the Squeeze 3.0 video, I think that the algos are just dragging this thing out and it's taking longer than last time. If you look at the price action from the last two run-ups, from the 2020 run-up and the 2021 run-up, you guys will see that it's very similar. Right here in blue is the 2021 run-up lined up on top of the current price action. This allowed me to call the bottom and pick up shares at the absolute bottom and hold these, dump them here, and then pick up more shares and then hold them to the top, which I'm currently still holding because I do not believe this move is over. I believe this uptrend is going to continue, and I believe we are going to keep climbing to the upside. It might be slowly. You guys might want to see more parabolic action than this, but I think it's just going to be a slow up climb until one of these days we get enough momentum and blast off. I'm looking for a huge move pre-market. We want to just wake up one day and AMC be up 10, 20% pre-market. Or we get a blast off day where we do 20, 30% in one day and just start getting momentum really cooked up, start getting FOMO really baked into the cake of the short squeeze and start putting pressure on the shorts even more than we have been by buying and holding this stock with the cost of borrow, hard to borrow list, and everything else putting pressure on these shorts. So I do think this move is going to continue to the upside. We are holding the 50 EMA and have this golden cross. There's other things as well telling me that we are going to continue to the upside. The only thing that is a little bit disturbing is RSI on the 4-hour time frame. As you guys can see, it did reset after that little bit of downside, but we are very close to being overbought constantly as we have this run up. We have been pushing these limits, and this is why I keep saying we could potentially go parabolic, because when we are outside of the Bollinger Bands and we have RSI all the way maxed out and we are still seeing momentum push to the upside, you can only do two things in those scenarios: either go parabolic or see major pullback like we've seen on Friday. So we did not get that major parabolic action. They did everything they could to hold us down, and they were able to stump momentum. But guys, I think we are still going to continue to push up to the upside. As you guys can see, we had this bounce in after hours. We got this bullish candle, and we held the 50 EMA the whole time. On the 2-hour time frame, we held it as support, and on the hourly time frame, we just keep riding this thing up to the upside, which is a very bullish sign. Now, let's go ahead and look at some of the other indications telling me that this move is going to continue. So if you go ahead and put on the 2-hour time frame and then go ahead and put on the super trend, you guys will see that we have this buy signal. Now, these are good because you can tell you can sell right when the sell signal comes in. So you get your buy signal and then you go ahead and ride out your trade. And then when you get your sell signal on that time frame, you have to use the same time frame when you start your trade that when you end your trade. So say you buy on the 2-hour time frame, go ahead and ride that trend up until you get the sell signal. No sell signal on the 2-hour time frame. No sell signal on the 4-hour time frame after we had this buy signal from this current last run. This is why I believe this move is going to continue to the upside. Also, if you guys go ahead and look at the alligator as well, so we go ahead and pop on the alligator. Alligator is a momentum indicator, which you guys can see. When the move has a lot of momentum, the bands have a lot of width in between them, and then when the moves start to come to an end, the bands start to get close together. You have a bullish band, which is the green band, and then you have a bearish band, which is the blue band. When you're bullish, your green band is on top. When you're bearish, your blue band is on top. As you guys can see, we're in a bullish move to the upside, and we still have plenty of width in between these bands. They are not touching, they are not coming close together, telling us that we're probably going to see a move to the upside pre-market on Monday. I'm hoping we can get above this local high of $6.20. If we can break this high of $6.20 and get out of this ascending wedge, that is going to be extremely bullish in my personal opinion, and that is where we could start to see parabolic action if we can get above that $6.20 level. Now, I think the fact that Max Pain was 550 when he closed at 580 gives credence that they are losing control of this stock as well. I want to give you guys some other indications showing you guys that the momentum is continuing to the upside, and we look good for a continuation to the upside. As you guys can see on the daily time frame, we have the alligator spread very far apart, and we have this green weekly MACD. Now, I want to see us break out of this ascending wedge right here. We might go ahead and hit our head on this resistance again. This is going to be a strong resistance here at the $6.20 level, and it's going to continually go up as time goes on. But if we can break out of this, you could see massive action for AMC. And of course, then we have the golden zone above our heads, that $8 to $12 level. Once we get above $8 to $12, this thing will start absolutely ripping. I'm talking about $5, $10, $20 at a time. We have seen this before. Once it gets above this level, you see crazy price action. As you guys can see, once we got above here, here, and here, we've seen massive price action to the upside. And if I don't remember if you guys were trading this, but this got crazy once you got above that $8 to $12 level. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC. Also, if you guys go ahead and look at the Bollinger Bands on the weekly time frame, again, the weekly time frame and the monthly time frame, these things take longer to play out, these macro moves, these bigger swings, but these are the moves you want to look for because these are the bigger movements to the upside. As you guys can see, Bollinger Bands getting extremely tight, green weekly MACD, and we look beautiful for a move to the upside. Last time we had these setups happen, we had this move here and this move here, and we also had another substantial move when the Bollinger Bands got tight here, and you guys can see that push to the upside as well. It wasn't as big, but we constantly hit our head on this overall sloping resistance of the falling wedge. But guess what? Now that overall sloping resistance is broken, the falling wedge is broken. Even our last run, it stumped us on that one, it stumped us on that one. Guys, that resistance is gone. What do you think happens the next time AMC starts to run above $6 to $8? It's going to take off. No more 2-year sloping resistance over our head, and we are looking extremely good in my personal opinion. Monthly MACD about to flip to bullish. Last time we had that, which doesn't give false signals, we had these two massive run-ups, and this is what I think is actually coming for AMC again. Another big run up to the upside, then maybe a pullback consolidation to the upside, and then another massive run up to the upside for AMC. As you guys can see, last time we had the monthly MACD flip bullish. We had this movement to the upside, and now we are in this falling wedge. You guys can see we had this upside movement, falling wedge consolidation, and now we're about to have another upside movement to the upside. As you guys can see, if we go ahead and type falling wedge, which I show you guys all the time, this is a classical technical pattern that you guys are seeing, and it has called for a higher high. As you guys can see, you have your trend to the upside, then you have your trend to the upside, then you have your falling wedge consolidation, and you have another move to the upside. And I also show you this, guys, as well all the time, but for the people that are new, you take your high from your low, and this can give you your pull for your falling wedge, which gives you your breakout target. And if we put it to our breakout point, it takes us to at or above all-time high. So we are looking very good in the macro. Again, these things take time to play out, but I do believe several moves for AMC is coming. A move like this and a move like this, but on a bigger scale this time. I do believe that the bar pattern is going to play out. I just think that it's going to take more time. So our time frames are off, but the price targets are correct. And as you guys can see, on this massive sloping resistance, as you guys can see, we had this massive sloping resistance here, which played into our bottom, giving us a double bottom technical pattern right here, and we are going to launch the upside in my personal opinion, is just going to take time to play out. And of course, I showed you this on the Squeeze 2.0 and 3.0 video. This is the price action from the last two run-ups. So this is the 2021 run-up, and this is the 2021 run-up, and this is the 2022 run-up. And as you guys can see, you had a 3 peak top, then you had a sharp drop down, your bull flag consolidation, and a rip to the upside. The same thing here, 3 peak top, 1, 2, 3, then you had a sharp drop down to a new bottom, then you have a movement to the upside, bull flag consolidation, and a rip to the upside. Let's go ahead and check out the price action right now for AMC and look how eerily similar it looks right now. As you guys can see, this is the 2020 run-up overlaid over top. Like I just said, we had this 1, 2, 3 peak top, 1, 2, 3 peak top right here, 1, 2, 3 peak top, sharp drop to the downside, making a new bottom. Then you have your movement to the upside, bull flag consolidation, and then we are in our rip phase. I do believe it's coming, in my personal opinion. I just think the algos are dragging things out, and that's why it's taking more time than others, or more time than it's supposed to take. And that's why I think the bars pattern is going to play out, but it is slightly off of date and the times are slightly off, but the price targets are correct. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC on the micro, on the macro, everything in between. I think we look good for a bullish movement to the upside. This is just my technical analysis. This is what I believe off of my due diligence, my research. You guys can believe what you want, but if you want to go ahead and drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And guys, as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
Alright guys, that was the video. Hopefully you found it informative. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you that shows loves, drops comments, and subscribes. It truly does mean the world to me. And as always, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. Link down in the comment section below. I talk about my stocks, cryptos, trades all day long, so if you find it interesting, go ahead and come join the community. And as always guys, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.